Hello souls, how are you? It's time for another miraculous reading. Today's topic is what's your karma in love? If you're curious, stay till the end. So choose your pile from the 4 options. Pile number 1, pile number 2, pile number 3, and pile number 4. And don't forget to like and subscribe. Take a look at the cards and ask yourself which card holds the answer to the question, what is your karma in love? So let's start with pile number 1. Pile number 1. Let's see first of all who are you. If this description resonates with you, this is your pile. If it doesn't, you may take a look at the other 3 piles. So with the 4 of Pentacles, there could be some physical disability that is not allowing you to move properly. It's combined with the Devil, so do we have another card that is bonding and not allowing the person to move freely. You may have also some other type of impossibility to move. It could be not that literal. It could be some sort of addiction. You are holding to some things that are not very healthy for you, and you cannot let them go. And you are a very conflicted person. Deep down within yourself, you are always fighting with different ideas and different directions you want to take, and you don't know what to do. So, for example, you are struggling with some kind of addiction, and there's a part in you that wants to be free, it wants to change things, but there's also another part that tells you that everything is fine and that you should stay like this, that nobody cares. So we have this description for you, pile number 1. And let's see what is your karma in love. This is the root case, the root cause for your karma. What went wrong? What went right? What should you do? And what's the final outcome? Here we have clearly karmic experience. We have these 2 cards which talk about karma. So the root cause was that you made soul contract, and you accepted to pass through this pain in your love life. This was meant to be. So the idea was to make you understand what actually real love means and make difference between promises and real love, but you experienced real love. You were able to feel within yourself this feeling. So what went wrong was this broken heart. Maybe you experienced deeper pain than it was meant to be. The impact was different than planned. And most probably in your past life, you are somebody who was incapable to feel deep emotions, and the aim to this karma in your current life was to make you more sensible and more emotional. So it was planned to for you to experience these events, but it was not expected that they will hurt you at that level. This is something that went wrong. So you should, the advice here is to try to proceed even through the broken heart, even with the broken heart and the pain within you. You have to move forward with the pain. Even if you don't try to heal the pain yet, you cannot. You should move forward. What went right? We have the High Priestess. Deep down within you, you know the truth. You are aware about your karma. You know that this was meant to be. You have deep intuition, and maybe you have some abilities. For example, you too can read tarot cards, or you have other esoteric talents. But deep down you know the truth. I see here that there was a third-party situation, because the High Priestess could indicate a mistress, and in combination with the Three of Swords, it's almost always third-party situation. So the third-party situation and the cheating was planned. It was part of your soul contract. But what your soul didn't expect was to get hurt so much, because your soul never experienced such pain in your past life. Your soul was very emotional, and you cannot expect to feel something you have never felt before. So it was a challenge, you accept it. What you have to do, review your life till now and learn from all the mistakes you have made. Just don't forget the bad memories. Learn from them. I see that you're still hurting, you're not healed, but allow this pain to teach you that this is something that should never repeat. So stay guarded, but also learn from this experience. And what will be the outcome? Justice. So the things will go as they are meant to be, and there will be the needed balance and fairness in your love life. Just follow the rules, and remember that if you make the wrong turn, you get additional karma. So that was your reading pile number 1. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next reading. Bye bye. Hello, pile number 2. Let's see, first of all, who are you? You are either very young, or either you have really young energy. So let's see, who are you? I see that you are somebody who is very loud person, very noisy. When you go somewhere, people turn their heads. You cannot stay unobserved. And you believe that this is fair. Well, what you're saying is fair. You could also be whistleblower in some cases, but you are led by your personal ideas. You have really sharp mind, and sometimes when you believe that things are when you do things and they seem childish to other people, actually they are part of your strategy. So you plan on these things that you are doing. Like, for example, you say something that was not very appropriate at the time, and people are telling you, why did you do this? It was so childish. But it was part of your strategy. So you're having some aim in this situation. So you appear somebody who is always almost childish-like, but actually you are somebody who is very intelligent and is planning every move and every step. Whatever you do, you planned it. It's not that spontaneous as it may look like. So if this description resonates with you, this is your pile. If it doesn't, choose from the other piles, and let's see what is your karma and love. Pile number 2. What is the root cause for your karma? What went wrong? What went right? What is the advice for you? What is the outcome? What would be the outcome? So, what is the root cause? The root cause is that in your previous life, your soul was very detached. Your soul avoided emotional situations and was concentrated on their thoughts. So you are avoiding situations where you can get emotional and potentially hurt. So this is the reason why you have experienced the things you are experiencing in this life. Your soul decided to change this. Maybe it was challenged to choose another pattern, and the soul contract was different for this lifetime. What went wrong? What went wrong was that you are still too hesitating. You are not very decisive about your situation in your love life, and you are keep trying to slow down the time when this situation and will come. Somehow you are trying to distract yourself with other activities, with other people, with other thoughts. You're trying in every way to delay this situation. So what went right was indeed that you got hurt, and this was not something you never experienced before. And how true you are trying to delay this situation as much as possible. This was right because it was part of your soul contract. You are meant to experience this pain and this ending. Let me know in the comments if this resonates with you and what is your specific situation, pile number 2. So what is the advice for you? We have the 8 of Cups. The advice for you is to try to fill your cups, your emotional life as much as you can. And whenever you feel that the maximum you want is not achieved, you should move on and look for more. This is the advice. Because maybe now, for example, you may dating somebody who is not giving you full fulfillment, emotional fulfillment. You are not living your emotional life at the maximum, but you decide to stay with them because they are safe, and you believe that this safe person won't hurt you. The advice, however, is to move forward. If you don't receive full emotional fulfillment, you need to move on and try to look to live your emotional life at the fullest. And what will be the outcome? You will be the master in your life. You will be the person who initiates things, and you will change from this to this. You will be very active, very inspiring and brave. You will be the lion, somebody who is not afraid to move forward, somebody who lives their life at the fullest. In your past life, you were in some sort of state when you were like almost dreaming, and the life was passing by and unobserved by you. All the good things that you could have potentially experienced were passing by, and you didn't notice them. In your current life, if you keep following this path, you need to move forward, look for the best option, try to fill all your cups, look for the best, and you will live your life at the fullest. That was your reading, pile number 2. I hope it was useful for you, and I'll see you in the next reading. Bye bye. Pile number 3. What do we have for you? Let's see, first of all, who are you? If this description resonates with you, this is your pile. If it doesn't, you may choose one from the other 3 piles. So let's first of all see your personal description. Who are you? So you may be somebody who is really tall, but the main characteristic is that you change your life pattern suddenly, all of the sudden. You're not afraid to break your habits and to change completely your life. You have experienced several life changes, main life changes, and this is almost like part of your characteristic. You're not afraid to change things dramatically. I say that you may experience also headaches with the tower, and you have also these episodes when you get angry all of a sudden. It usually this happens when you're too tired. There were some situations when you didn't took the necessary action. For example, you were going to bed too late for weeks, and you were noticing that your energy is getting lower and lower, but you ignored this, and all of a sudden you have migraines, or your mood gets too bad, for example, and you get angry. At the same time, you are a very cheerful person, so you have these switching moods. You have friends, you like to chat with them and go outside. And deep down, you are a very intelligent person, and I see that you are self-critical. You have this voice in your head that is always telling you, look what you have done, why did you do this, and it's constantly talking about what you have done wrong, what you have done and created problems, something like this. So let's move forward and see what is your karma. What is your karma in love? What is the root cause for this situation? What went wrong? What went right? What is the advice for you? What will be the final outcome? So the root cause for your current love life is that in your past life experience you were in a very painful situation. You experienced deep pain and you got really hurt. It was karmic situation. This was something fair in your past life. I'm not talking about your current life. Remember this. So in your current life, what went wrong is that you started to heal this trauma, which is part of your past life, and actually it was meant for you to keep moving forward with this unhealed trauma. Somehow you have managed to find a solution to the pain. So maybe you, since you were very young, you were experiencing some sort of pain. It could be some sort of depression when thinking about love situations, like you were feeling not cherished, not valued, and this was some sort of subconscious memories from your past life. You have managed, however, to find the key to your healing. What went right is that you were in contact with some person who was very mean in their comments. Nothing physical, nothing really that's dramatic or aggressive, but somebody was constantly making comments about you, and this was planned. This was part of your soul contract with them. What should you do? You need to remember your past. So the advice here is a little bit unusual, but you may get to past life experience hypnosis, and you need to remember what was indeed the soul contract and what happened in your past life. The advice here is that you have to remember what happened, what was the root cause, because this pain for some reason was meant to be. It could be also that you have hurt somebody else in your past life, but you have to remember the Six of Cups is the card of the past, and in this case I would consider a past life experience hypnosis to remember what exactly is required from you. So we have this regression that is required from you, and what will be the outcome? You will learn that you shouldn't expect fast results, and that you have to put an effort in order to have the expected results and the fruits of your work, to see the fruits of your work, and that good things need time to grow, and that you have to work hard. The Seven of Pentacles is the card of the hard work. You have to work hard, and you cannot speed up time of healing. Here you have done something that was not meant to be. Maybe you have contacted some healer. You have done something that was not meant to be, but you have to slow down because this is part of your soul contract, and if you don't take the lesson now, you keep repeating this situation over and over again. It could be also in your current life, it could happen also in this life, but it could happen also in your next lives. So that was your reading, pile number 3. Please do like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next reading. Bye bye. Hello, pile number 4. Let's see, first of all, who are you? What is your personal characteristic? So you are somebody who is very accomplished, very experienced. Maybe you have traveled the world. And I see that you're somebody who is not afraid of changes. You always changing, and you very well understand that the only thing that doesn't change in life is the change. So maybe this is the reason why you are traveling that much. You're used to these changes in the place where you live, in the place where you work, and you're very strategic. You plan everything. Your life is not out of control. You have your habits, and you're very intelligent. I may say that maybe you are traveling the world for your career. You could be a writer, for example. It's some sort of career where it's required sharp mind and not that much of emotions. You might be also public figure with the word card. So you are somebody who is very, very well known and popular. And people, I would say, that are also a little bit afraid of you for some reason. People are afraid of you, they find you a little bit intimidating. Maybe it's something that you're doing that gives them this vibe, or your profession has these elements. So let me know in the comments, pile number 4, what are you doing exactly? So if this description resonates with you, this is your pile. If it doesn't, you may take a look at the other 3 piles. And let's see what is your life karma in love. Pile number 4. What is your karma in love? So what was the root for this karma? What went wrong? What went right? What is the advice for you? What will be the outcome? So the root cause is that you are having always very good support in your past life, and you are doing things right, but I see that there could be third-party situation in your past love life. Let me double check. Yes, there was third-party situation in your past love life, and you are experiencing your current love situation due to your decisions in your past life, where you were not that serious, you were not wanting to work that hard, and you were having these third-party situations. I would say that they were repetitive. So what went wrong? What went wrong is that in your current life you still experience love, and maybe there was some person who fell in love with you, very emotional man, very understanding, absolutely capable to understand your feelings and to give you good advice, and this was not planned. So you remember that there are also events that happened due to free will. So this person decided to give you a hand and to help you in your emotional struggles somehow. This was not part of the soul contract with them. They decided to do it despite that. What was planned for your love life? If you feel a victim of the circumstances and you feel that you cannot, there's no move you can make in your life, that you have these repeating situations, that every day is just exactly like the other ones, this is part of your soul lesson. This was meant to be. So remember that the best lessons are the hardest ones to take. So this situation is part of your karma. It was written and it was meant to be. That you will have at least a period of time in your love life where you cannot move, you cannot escape from a situation where you feel like a victim of the circumstances. For example, you want to leave your aggressive husband, but you can because you don't have the money. Or for example, it could be another situation. You have some physical disability and you believe that this is putting you in the category of the outcast and nobody will choose you. And these are all your internal beliefs, and this was meant to be. So if sometimes you feel this pain and you blame yourself for whatever it is, and you feel that you are helpless, like left in the cold, this is part of your karma, and it was meant to happen. It was part of your soul contract. Your soul decided that this experience will be good for the growth of your soul. And you may ask, how come the soul would choose this trauma, this suffering, this pain? And the answer is that when the soul detaches from the body and unites with the other souls, the soul forgets the pain of what being human is. And it's the same like when the mother gives birth and feels all the immense pain from this birth, and right after giving birth the mother says, oh, I don't want more children. This pain was so immense, so terrible, I don't want this to happen to me again. But after a while the mother forgets the pain and she remembers only, she sees only the good things from this experience. She sees her child, she feels the love, and she decides to took this experience once again. So it's the same with the souls. What happens? They forget the pain from the physical and the emotional experience of being a human. They remember only the positive things, and they decide to get back and learn even more. So what is the advice for you in your love life? The advice is to find love not only in a romantic way, in terms of a romantic love relationship, but cherish also the love in the other forms of love. For example, the love for your parents, or love for your family, relatives, for animals. Like you may find the support of bigger organization. It could be your co-workers, and you have one common cause you want to work for, and you will have this feeling that you're part of this community, and you will feel like you're emotionally rich. There's this richness from your contacts that could give you love, and you will feel that you have a really big and loving family. What will be the outcome? The outcome is the Hermit, which is the loneliest card. So you could still be alone, but you will be very wise, and you will find this light. You will show the path to other people that you don't need to be in a love relationship to grow in your love life. And this is a really curious situation. Let me know in the comments if it resonates with you. So you will be the one who will show the path to other people. Thanks also to your community. You will be very helpful to other souls who lost the path, and they don't have this level of development, of soul and emotional development, and you will be the wise one who will show them the path. So that was your reading, pile number 4. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.